Your favorite season is whichever one is cool enough for you to comfortably wear a hoodie at all times. You check yourself in the mirror 8 times too many just to make sure that there aren't any flaws that people are going to focus on. You've mastered the art of the perfect selfie to minimize any possible double chin and make sure people realize how beautiful your eyes are. That terror that you feel when you're with somebody and they ask for a booth instead of a table, and you're left to wonder whether or not you can slide in and out comfortably or gracefully enough to not look like an ass. You plan on finishing that sleeve tattoo, maybe once your arms aren't so flabby. You buy all of your clothes online because the idea of actually going clothing shopping is both a joke and absolutely terrifying. Either you're going to be reduced to tears in a badly lit changing room, or you're just going to be walking around laughing sardonically at all of the horrible clothing choices that have been placed before you. Note to people who make plus size clothing, I'm fat, I'm not 82. Eating in front of people is so stressful that you just don't do it. God forbid you want a dessert, if the waitress even offers it to you. You work out in your basement because you get stared at the gym. Maybe in a year I'll be fit enough to where I can go to the gym and not be judged for working out. Having people assume that you've always been fat. Not so much. Or that you're just lazy. Not that maybe your foot and your knee doesn't work and you can't run because you got injured in the army. Not that you're having some sort of physical or mental illness that's keeping you from being the healthy person you want to be. Even if you're training to walk a marathon. You're pretty for a big girl is not a compliment. When you wonder if your size embarrasses your spouse or your children. When a person you thought was your friend cries because you lost weight and she's supposed to be the cute one. When a friend half your size said that she's going to be mad at you when you lose weight because you're already pretty. Being so stressed or wrecked by a terrible loss, you couldn't eat for weeks. And when you go to loved ones to seek help, all they hear is that you lost weight. 12 pounds in 2 weeks? Good for you! No, not good for me. Because fitting a certain standard of beauty is more important than my mental or physical well-being. No one thinks you can have an eating disorder if you're fat. Because fat people aren't bulimic or anorexic. Because people don't realize the effects of body shaming. Because men and women are put under so much pressure to look a certain way. Because I'm not seen as a human being when I walk out my doors. I'm seen as worthless. Because someone will watch this and write it off because I'm just a whiny fat girl. I'm Ash. And I may be fat, but it doesn't define who I am as a person.